Today, I will talk about the background of Jodo Buddhism. Buddhism was founded by Shakyamuni Buddha about 2,500 years ago. We find a wide variety of teachings in Buddhism. But in short, I can say it's a way to become happy in the true sense of the word. Shakyamuni Buddha realized the true happiness for himself and later on taught us the meaning of the true happiness and the way to approach it. The main point of his teaching is as follows. Usually we are living looking at the outside world and try to get what we want there. We think that by getting them, we can become happy. In the outside world, we first want mother, milk, love, food, and then friend, money, wealth, fame, position, family, power, and the like. When we get one thing, we think, what is the next? And move to get the next one. But we can never get the true happiness as long as we look at the outside world. Even if you get A, you will want B, then C. You will remain unsatisfied. You will want more. Where is D? Next E, F, G? You can never be satisfied. So stop looking at the outside world. Look at your inner world and control your mind and feeling. Live a simple life both in the outside and the inside. Only then you can realize the true happiness. This is the point of Buddha's teaching. According to the teaching, a lot of disciples of him renounced the world, became monks and nuns, and practiced meditation earnestly. Our religious community was formed around Shakyamuni Buddha, where many disciples realized the true happiness that Shakyamuni Buddha talked about. Not only monks, but also a lot of lay people were led to the understanding of the truth of life. 500 years later, a great revolution took place in Buddhism. By that time, the vivid presence of Shakyamuni Buddha had been gradually lost. Meanwhile, Buddhist monks devoted all their time to meditation, psychological analysis, or philosophical study as before. Buddhism had become exclusively occupied by some groups of the specialists. People in general could have connection with Buddhism only through offerings or donations to the order. They were separated from the treasure of Buddhism. This separation of the people from Buddhism and their dissatisfaction with the situation raised the revolution. This is the Mahayana Buddhism movement. Mahayana Buddhism focuses on three themes. First, eternal Buddha. Shakyamuni Buddha passed away at the age of 80, but the eternal Buddha is leading and bringing blessings to people after Shakyamuni. Even ordinary people like us can receive the divine guidance of the eternal Buddha directly and obtain the true happiness without the mediation of the professional monks. Second, anyone can become a Buddha. The monks in the orders did not play the roles that Shakyamuni Buddha originally wanted them to do. He wanted to open the path through which anybody can become a Buddha. So, Mahayana Buddhism certainly realized Shakyamuni Buddha's original intention to save people. Third, the spirit of Bodhisattva. Practices and studies for self-development are important, of course. However, much more important thing is bring ourselves into contact with other people and lead them to the true happiness. One's happiness and the other people's happiness cannot be divided, and one's pain and the other people's pain cannot be divided. This is the spirit of Bodhisattva. I will say again, the eternal Buddha is leading us even now. Anyone can become a Buddha, and the spirit of Bodhisattva or services to people are emphasized. Mahayana Buddhism is marked by these three themes, while the previous Buddhism was lacking in them all. In this new movement, the texts of Mahayana Buddhism played a major role. New ideas of Buddhism were included in those Mahayana Sutras, which were compiled one after another. These texts gradually spread throughout East Asia, such as China, Korea, Tibet, Japan, and so forth. The texts of Jodo Buddhism were also compiled in India and Central Asia. Later on, along with the texts, the practice of Nembutsu, which is chanting the sacred name of Amida Buddha, spread in East Asia. In the 12th century, the second revolution occurred in Japan. At that time, 600 years had passed since Buddhism came to Japan. Honen Shonin, who is a founder of Japanese Jodo Buddhism, started to teach the most radical Mahayana. He says, anyone can be taken to the Buddha land if he or she merely chant the sacred name of Amida Buddha. This teaching and practice spread over the people in all places in Japan. The longing for the Pure Land and the chanting the sacred name are all you need to do. No need of philosophical study, psychological analysis, or meditation practice. That means anyone can realize the true happiness that Shakyamuni Buddha talked about through this simple practice. In this way, Mahayana Buddhism became the most radical and popular guidance for people in Japan. Okay, let's try this simple practice. Amida Buddha, please take me into your compassionate heart. Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu. Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Bu. Thank you.